Hi everybody, Audra here, your Twisted Chalker with Odds and Ends Boutique, and I have a little quick project I was going to share with you, but first I got some happy mail. It's a little order that I placed and I've already opened it, but I wanted to share it with you because it's exciting, the fun stuff that we get. So we have these new squeegees that are like paintbrushes. And they have little bitty tips, as you can see, and some of them are angled and some of them are straight. I'm going to use this in today's project. I'm so excited because I've got a tiny little area that I'm going to want to cover. I also have this that came. Now I ordered a planner and they accidentally sent me the journal. So I've already emailed them and I know this will get fixed. So no worries there. Mistakes happen and they're wonderful about fixing them. So there you go. And then I ordered this stencil. And the nice thing about all this particular order is that I got it really, really cheap because I built up some credits in my account as a independent creator with them. But anyway, so if you want to learn about how to do that, just message me and I'll be happy to share the information with you. So this, I was so excited when I saw this come out. Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness. My God, that is who you are. So I can't wait to make a bunch of things with this. Shirts, frames, pictures, whatever. I'm gonna have fun. Anyway, so there's that. And then we're down to our project. So I got a hold of this. My mom bought me this bag. I gotta show you. She found this bag just full of shapes. Bunny rabbit, a bunch of hearts, these little guys, more hearts, just all kinds of stuff. Cute little rolling pin. So anyway, as I was digging through it, I just love my mommy. Gotta love your mummies, right? So anyway, I was digging through it, and I found this witch. So perfect timing, right? So I went ahead and started painting it, and I've waxed it because it took a little while. I did all this freehand. I'm not a freehander, which is why I take advantage of these because I'm not very artistic as far as that goes. So I just kind of put together what I thought would be cute for the witch, and I have a little bit of areas I want to touch up with some gray there, but I need to use a brush. I use the sponge brush here, and I need to use a paintbrush so I don't mess up my purple. And then a little bit right there and a little bit right in that crevice. Otherwise, she's ready. I'm only going to do one side, and she's waxed so that I don't peel off the paint when I remove the stencil, and I don't get tiny little pieces of the wood stuck in the stencil. We don't want that because it'll ruin your stencil. So this is one that I ordered a little while ago that I haven't used yet. The little bitty ones. This is the, I need to give you more information. I'm rushing because I don't want to go over the 33-minute mark. This is called Not Every Witch. It's the 5x7 that can be found in the seasonal stencils, as well as the new stencils, as well as under 5x7 stencils, just depending on where you end up clicking when you're looking. The link to my website is in the description below, so you can, if you're curious, you can just click on it and check it out. You know what I'm saying. So here it is. Not every witch lives in Salem. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to make this fit on her. So I'm going to start by putting the not every right here, and then I'm going to do the witch. I'm going to have to squeeze it together somehow. Hopefully I can make it work. So I'm not going to cut this up. I don't want to cut this up. It's a possibility you can do that, but I just don't particularly want to. So I'm going to do the best I can with this as oh, here I started peeling it and I almost forgot. I need to turn it over, and on the back of the backing I need to write not every witch. I do this for two reasons. Number one, I generally use more than one stencil at a time, and if I have several that are the same size, I want to know which one goes to which. They'll probably all fit anyway, but sometimes you get a package where you cut them and they end up being this size, and you want it to fit right with, you know, to match the way it was cut. So anyway, also this tells me what side not to put the stencil back on. If you put it on this side, it will get stuck and you probably will end up ruining your stencil trying to remove it. Now if you forget and you remove it, that's okay, because when you're really used to it, you will be able to see that the side that you put it back on is really shiny, as opposed to, see the difference? It's not reflecting the light anywhere near as much as that side does. So there you go. Okay. Leave my towel. So I'm fuzzing my stencil, which essentially means I'm putting a little fuzz on it so that it's not too sticky when I apply it to here. I want it to stick a little, but not too much. The broom, I used our for the broom, I used our Sahara Gold chalk paste. For the hat, I used, and I normally don't do this because the chalk paste is designed more for the stencils, and it dries pretty quick when you're painting it. So if you're painting it, you gotta be quick about it. But I used the pansy for the rim of the hat. But the rest of it, I just used home decor chalk paint. So now I'm gonna fuzz this one more time. Oh, get out my new toy that just came in the mail today. All right, so we have one that's angled pretty good. We have one that's just flat. We have one that's round. Can you see it? We have one that's kind of got this little swoop in there. And then we have this one that's got a fine, let me see, there we go. Just a fine tip point. So I'm going to use, first I'm going to put this. Let's see. I need to determine, I think I'll do this part first. I'll do the big part first, and then I'll do not every next. Because, well, I don't need to. I think I will. Okay, so I got it fitting just right. I mean, it is right on the edge there. I most likely won't do the spiders, just the witch, just the wording part. So for that part, I'm going to use a bigger squeegee. So I've got my white. I want to do it in white so it stands out. It's nice and ready. I'm just going to squeegee the whites carefully. I don't want to get absolutely everything, so I have to be mindful of where I'm going. This is the only witch I found in the pocket, in the bag, so it's the only one I'm going to be able to make with this stencil, or with anything else. But that's okay. So I don't want the spider. Uh-oh, I got a spider leg. I'll have to clean that. I rushed. I'll just wipe it off. Okay. So now I want to remove the excess, put it back in the jar. Very little waste. And the only thing I call waste is the, oopsie, is the paste that stays back on the, stays on the transfer and gets washed off. And it really isn't much. Okay. So now I'm going to peel to reveal. Oh, I see where I missed a teeny tiny piece of the brim. Okay, there. Peel to reveal. Notice I went kind of slow so that I could catch anything that didn't look just right. All right, so that's what we've got so far. I'm going to touch up the little spots that didn't go through. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of the wood. Then I want to dry it. Actually going to go ahead and wash, well, you know, maybe I can do it without, I don't want to make a mess of this with what's on here. So, okay, let's see if I can do it. I can just put it right there. I'm going to wash it first. So I'm going to pause this while I go wash this real quick. Okay, I'm back. So what I did was I ran it under cool water and used my stencil cleaner to clean off all the chalk paste. I did that on the non-sticky side first, and then I turned it over and ran it over the sticky side as well. And now I'm going to, I'm going to dry it as best as I can so that, number one, I don't put it on there and drip water on there and cause the chalk to run, because this chalk right now, I could just go and wash it off if I wanted to. It won't be permanent until I clear coat it. This chalk paste is designed that if you want to decorate something with the chalk paste and then leave it out for a little while, and if you decide you want to do something different with that same object, you can wash the chalk paste off and do it again. Very inexpensive way to decorate your home and redecorate. Change it out, especially if you love to be crafty and creative. Instead of just running to the store buying things all the time, you have the chalk handy, you have the item there, you can just change it out however you want. All right, so I'm going to put not every right here. I think this will be a cute little, I like to make wood, standalone wood decorations. And this definitely stands up on its side. I'm trying to see here. Right about. Getting out all the air bubbles. And then just chalk paste. Remove the excess. And peel it off. Okay. That's what we have so far. I'm not done with it yet. I'm going to pause you and go rinse this real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now that I'm done with the stencil, I've rinsed it off and left it on the towel, sticky side up, so that it has time to dry. I never did use this. Oh, next time. Next time I'll use those. All right, so there are places here that I want to fix because I'm extremely particular. So I'm going to, right here, clean off that little bit of spider web that I picked up. There we go. So the spider web is gone. The broom has a little spot right there that bled a little bit. Okay. Now, the letters that didn't come all the way through, I've thought about just leaving it for it to have that little rustic look, but I'm going to definitely fill in the dot. I've got this teeny tiny brush that I use. Ooh, wait a minute. What if I use this? This is the fine tip one. Looky there. Oh my goodness, that's perfection right there. So, I think I like this a lot better than my paintbrush. I've used my paintbrush like this from the very beginning, but I think I like this a lot better. Very fine tip. And it's filling in the spots that didn't quite get through the screen. Oopsie. Part of it is because of the surface. I may have needed a little more wax. I'm not going to fix absolutely everything because I don't want it to be absolutely perfect. But I do want to be able to see that the Y is a Y and that the R is an R. So I'm just fixing the little tiny bits that didn't. I'm dabbing it because I'm noticing that if I rub it, it tends to rub off the paste that's already there. I haven't sealed it yet. So I'm just dabbing it in the places that I want it to go. Oops, see, that E is too big. So what'll happen is I'll dry it and then I will scrape off the part that I don't want there. That little tiny line right there is too thick. Make this look like a T. Fill in the O. Be right back. I just need to clean it off a little bit so that when I'm using, when I dab out of the bowl, it's fresh. Okay, so I need to fix my O. I messed it up just a little bit. Connect the W to the I. All right. Dry it. This is my manicure stick that I use. They're awesome for catching tight little spots and cleaning it the way I want it. There we go. All right. There it is. Not every witch lives in Salem. This is so cute. So it will just sit. I'm thinking I'm going to make pumpkins with these little things. I think it'd be cute to go with the witch. I have to touch up the little wood spots that are still showing. And that's that. So there you have it. That's how easy it is to make something with these stencils from Magnolia Design Company. So yeah, if you're interested in trying this out, this kind of thing, not this particular one, but this kind of thing, I have a sample kit I'm willing to send to you for free. So just message me, or if you're interested in how you can be earning extra income while doing this kind of thing, message me and I will be happy to send you some information. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.